a psycho icon. Your rifle might bomb, get an eye full of lead when I snipe your lights out. With a street cleaner, wipe your life out. Bullets know what your ears like a Tyson fight out. Fuck the knife clout, guns, clips. I'm going to fuck that run, bitch. I hit the street punks, you chumps don't know me. Ain't no problem to leave your whole ride home.
Hello guys, welcome to another video. As you can probably tell, look at this. Different. Pink tuned up car, or voice for some people would wrongly call it. Probably wrongly anyway. As you can tell by the title, I thought I'd just talk about something a little bit random, a little bit different. Start off maybe a little series, so to speak. So yeah, so I thought today we'll not talk about aliens and UFOs. So start off with the aliens, because obviously we'll get on to UFOs a bit later. Do they exist? Well, that's the number one question, isn't it? Do they exist? And it makes me laugh when people say no, 100% there's no such thing as aliens. Of course there bloody is. But I understand why they say that, because there is 100% aliens, as in living creatures of whatever kind. When you think of it like that, yeah, so 100%. How can there not be, you know, this massive universe and we're the only living things in this universe? Are you sure about that? How would that even ever be possible? That's the thing, you know. But I understand when people who haven't really sort of like thought much about it seriously say, no, of course not, of course aliens don't exist, because those kinds of people, nothing wrong with them, nothing wrong with their intelligence or anything like that. It's just that when they think of aliens, they're thinking about these little green men from films and kids programs, all these little grey things with these big eyes that come down to earth in these flying discs. So of course in that case I understand why there are people out there who say no, 100% aliens don't exist. I can understand why they think that and kind of the process of their thoughts into the subject. But you gotta think, it took amazing coincidences of our planets to form, our sun to form in the first place, and everything around it, and for it to be in the right place with the right materials for life to begin here. So yeah, that probably is rare in the big scheme of things, but you've got to think the universe is so massive. There's got to be millions, billions of other planets in the right place next to their star with the right ingredients to have similar life to ours, isn't it? Nice, wasn't it? You've got to think there's probably loads of new planets, new stars, all that sort of thing, you know, new relatively in the big scheme of things, as I keep saying, the big scheme of things. And some of those planets would be like early Earth, which has got microorganisms, single cell organisms, that sort of thing on them, and that's probably about it. You've got to think there's probably been planets where they've had a similar lifespan what we've had already and had all sorts of creatures on it, maybe even humans on it, civilizations that have got really smart and clever, and they might have ended their own planet like we keep trying to do, or that their sun might have just died out and that's took their planet out. Who knows, you know. So there might be civilizations out there that have managed to at the right time be civilized enough and technologically advanced enough. Actually I'm going to go straight, I was going to go right then. Yeah, they might be civilised enough, technologically advanced enough to have maybe even left their planet because they know their sun is stupidly old and eventually it will go, you know, because one day if we get advanced enough we're going to have to start looking for somewhere else to live, another solar system or something, or build a self-contained massive Death Star type thing to live on and move away if we want to survive, because our sun's not going to live forever, the earth is not going to be around forever. So yeah, 100% there is life out there of all kinds. You never know, there may be a planet out there that has still got dinosaurs or something similar on it, because if they can evolve hair from single cell organisms and so on and build up, and we ended up having dinosaurs once upon a time, you know, that can still happen again on another planet trillions of miles away or something, you know, trillions of light years away. Who knows, they might have managed to survive long enough to still be around and share their world with some kind of humans, even early humans, or even Homo sapien types like us. You know, it's all possible. Also, I've read or heard somewhere before as well that scientists reckon that there might be some planet somewhere where chemically things are different, things are set up different, and there could be different types of life forms, like silicon life forms. Like we're carbon life forms. Everything is on Earth and around Earth is basically made of carbon. So yeah, there could be silicon life forms. I don't know whether that is fully possible. Obviously that's just what I've read or heard somewhere years ago. So who knows, it might be other types possible as well. If that is really possible, I'd be interested to know whether they'd be still similar to us in some way, you know, or similar to animals or single cell organisms, things like that, you know, everything that's grown and evolved on Earth, would it still grow and evolve similarly? Would there then eventually, if that went on long enough, be a silicon based humanoid type thing? Maybe that's what the little grey men with big dark eyes are. Maybe they're silicon based. Maybe they are real. Maybe the UFOs are coming down to see us, but they're good at hiding so not many people see them. Which moves us on to that subject. But yeah, so are UFOs real? In a sense UFOs are real, because every now and then people will see something in the sky that they don't know what it is, and there you go, it's a UFO. But it's probably just something they can't recognise because there's certain height or lighting's obscuring it somehow, or it's Air Force testing a new aircraft or something, you know. So a lot of things like that have happened loads over the years, obviously. As for UFOs, as in alien UFOs coming to Earth, do I think that's happening? I mean, I suppose there's a 0.00001% chance that that could happen, but surely it's highly unlikely, because you've got to be fairly close or have some sort of super special ships that travel crazy light speeds, or maybe these wormhole things are real and they're using them to travel through space and time, as they call it, which I don't think is possible myself. But you know, I don't know, I'm no scientist, but do scientists really know, you know, because scientists are all guesswork for them too. They've not got no special abilities to be able to tell what no one else can. But UFOs, as in aliens, come to, you know, I reckon it's a possibility, but it's such a slim chance, I doubt it. It probably happens out there somewhere. There might be planets that are close enough to be able to visit each other. Who knows, they may even have relations. Who knows, they might holiday on each other's planets. Or maybe they are at wars all the time. And there is a Star Wars kind of thing going on out there. A strange thing, but there's definitely 100% alien life forms on other planets of all different types, sizes and evolutionary stages. There's also a theory that UFOs are time travellers from our own future. That's quite a funny one. When I was a kid, I used to think, oh yeah, that could be a possibility. My views have changed a bit on that one. I just don't think it's possible to travel through something that doesn't exist. But maybe that's for another episode. But just briefly, that's my thoughts on that. I don't think time exists in that kind of way. Time is just a tool. We're always in the present. We're in the same place that everyone who's ever lived has been. It's just that our clocks tick, we get older, we die, things like that move on, but there's no time to, as such, to travel through. Well, that's enough of that, so I might make another episode. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyway, I don't think I can really talk much more about UFOs either. I think I said enough about what I can with that, and obviously aliens and stuff. It's just like a nice brief, my thoughts on these subjects, which I'm going to try and pick other things like this. Let me know if you think that would be a fun little episode to do, maybe once a week, once every couple of weeks or something. So if you enjoyed it, give it a nice fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video.
It's me and my man compadre, black and white and ivory and black ebony. They can't step to me, weaponry is heavenly. They can't see us in the 313 vicinity. Hey yo, M, ha, what ha, up? Ha, ha. Ha ha, I come in like ha ha, I'm ill like nah nah. And y'all don't wanna see me cause I'm ill with the skill.